think to a time and tell us more about a time where things did not go so well, and you learned a valuable lesson. So I don't know if anything specific comes to mind, but where did that happen? Where there was a mistake or a failure or some kind of thing that just didn't go as planned, but you learned a lot.
Yeah, so a big part of my job obviously is, leading customers through evaluations and migrations. And ideally, they migrate off of the platform we acquired into another Bullhorn solution. So we were in the midst of an evaluation, pretty close to the finish line, and had been told, things are going well, things are going well. In reality, they ended up going with one of our biggest competitors.
Mm,
And as like soul crushing as that was at the time, I can now look back and say, okay, I was talking to one person, and I was not, one of our big things at Bullhorn is all the 5 points of contact and making sure, you're talking to the CEO, the CFO, that's where, like, you're not just talking to one person, basically.
mm,
And
mm,
so hindsight being 2020, I realized I was in so deep and so, you know, integrated with that one person, but I had neglected the others on the
oh
outside.
yeah.
So that was and it was a bigger customer of mine and lost to a big competitor. And so it stung. I mean, it still
Mm,
does. It was almost a year ago, and that
yeah.
sucks. But I think I learned from that. And, going back to our CRM, we have a place within our CRM to track those 5 points of contact. And it's a good gut check to, not only make sure that I'm in communication with those people, but if
Mm,
I can't, then to leverage, our leadership to, hey, can you help me reach out to the CFO? I've got a good
mm,
relationship with the CIO, but notice you have this in common. Or, so
mm,
really leveraging people outside of just me to tap into those additional resources. So we're not
mm,
just going down a rabbit hole with one
mm.
person.
Yeah, I'm like going through all the deals I'm working on now in my head. I'm like, do I have 5 points of contact? Probably not.
It's hard. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really
yeah,
hard, especially when you want to, I feel like, develop such a meaningful relationship with one person. It's hard to then
mm,
go do that with multiple other people at the
yeah,
account and then across multiple accounts
yeah,
too.
yeah.
So
That's huge.